Again to my channel Fox Business. My name is Ofosu Godwin Sion, a marketing tutor and a marketing trainer. Today we are going to look at a very interesting topic. We're going to look at how to write a marketing plan. You've got to realize a lot of people out there find it difficult writing a very standardized marketing plan. After watching this video, you will get an idea of how to write a marketing plan easily. But before I start this presentation, I would like to urge you to subscribe to my channel, comment and share, help the channel grow so I can continue to feed you with free marketing ideas and free marketing consultancy. Today we are going to use the SOSTAC model in explaining how, or in teaching you how to write a marketing plan. The SOSTAC model was developed by P.R. Smith in the 1990s, and it's a very simplified form of writing a marketing plan. The first part of the SOSTAC model is the situation analysis model. The situation analysis model. So that means the first S is situation analysis. Before you move on to write a marketing plan into detail or to further your marketing plan, it is important to know your current situation. Where are you now? Where your business is now? So you need to do internal company analysis of your products, your price, your distribution strategies, your communication strategies, and even as well as analysis of the people and process and physical evidence when it comes to services. You also need to do a marketing environmental analysis. What are the forces within the external environment that are actually having direct effect on your business? Are current political issues having effect? Environmental issues, societal issues, technological, legal, and environmental issues. And legal and environmental issues will be very much of a concern, especially when you are doing international business. You need to look at factors out there that will affect your business, laws in other countries that will affect your business. After doing the environmental marketing analysis under the situation analysis, you now also do an analysis of your market and customer. What is the size of the market? What is the consumer population within the market? Who are the customers? And what are the demand trends? You will get all this information free of charge on the various search engines, which will give you information as to your market and your customer. Then you document all this in the situation analysis section of your marketing plan. Also, you need to also, as part of your situation analysis, also do a competitor analysis. Who are your competitors? Who is the dominant competitor? Who is the strongest competitor? Which competitor is in a tenable position and which competitor is the weakest? You need to analyze to see who are the market leaders and who your competitors are. In fact, it is very important to understand the competitive landscape. It is also important to check out for campaigns from your competitors. What kind of campaigns are your competitors putting up there? Are they doing TV campaigns? Are they doing outdoor campaigns? Are they doing internet campaigns? You need to look out for campaigns. So you need to also document all this and put it into the situation analysis phase of your marketing plan. Also need to look at the forces of competition. The forces of competition. You need to look at rivalry among the competitors. How rival is the competition? Threat of new entrants. Is it easy for other people to enter the market? Are there substitute products? What is the bargaining power of customers and the bargaining power of suppliers? So you need to document all this and put this into your situation analysis. Which is the first phase of the marketing plan. After this, you also need to do a SWOT analysis, still under the situation analysis. You do a SWOT analysis, and we all know what a SWOT analysis is: strength, weakness, opportunities, and threat. A strength could be probably you have enough access to capital, but a weakness could also be that you lack digital marketing skills, etc. There are opportunities like also the internet that has actually removed middlemen in such a way that sometimes you can market your goods direct to customers, and also internationalization has become very easy for you to internationalize. You can easily cross borders and sell in other cross-border markets. You can talk of threats. Threats could be probably laws and scams, etc. on the internet and so on and so forth. So you put all this together and then you add it to your situation analysis. So that is the situation analysis stage, which is the first stage of the marketing plan. The next stage of the marketing plan is to do or to set objectives, because without objectives you might not know where you are going. You might not know what you are planning towards. And it's one of the most important parts of the marketing plan. The objectives must be smart. It must be specific. It should be precise. It should be measurable. That means it has to be quantifiable. There should be numbers to the objectives. It should be achievable. Not too much. It shouldn't be something that cannot be achieved. And it should be realistic. There should be resources that are available to make you achieve these objectives. And then it should be timed. So for example, a smart objective of marketing plan could be to raise customer awareness of about 10% within the target market from January to December 2022. This is an example of a typical smart objectives. So you also add your objectives. This will include your marketing objectives, and also talking about even brand awareness objectives, profitability objectives, sales objectives. Okay, all of this will form part of the objectives. The next thing to touch on, or the next stage of the marketing plan, is the strategy stage, which is the third S of the SOSTAC model. The strategy stage is where you put measures in place or courses of action that will enable you achieve your objectives. There are several issues that you need to. First of all, you need to also look at which strategy you use. Are you going to be a cost leader on the market? That means, are you going to compete with low price? Or are you going to be a low price provider on the market? Are you going to niche? That is to find a specific group of market and focus on. So for example, people within the ages of 20 and 30, or people within the ages of 30 and 40. Are you going to look for a specific market group and focus on? Or you're going to do a differentiation strategy whereby you come up with a unique product to serve specific customers. So you choose a particular strategy. Another aspect of the strategy is segmentation, targeting, and positioning, which is a very important tool when it comes to any marketing plan. Are you going to target every area, every town, every city, or are you going to select a particular city? So all the cities that you select must be documented. So you do geographic segmentation, for example. Are you going to also look at women, men, girls, married people, single people? So you also do demographic segmentation. So you make a choice of demographic segmentation. You also look at, for example, lifestyle psychographics. Are you looking at certain specific lifestyle? People who believe in fashion, people who believe in expensive clothing, people who believe in expensive shoes, people who believe in expensive things, people with a bluff effect. So you need to also select that portion of the market. Let me look at behavioral. Looking at people who are looking to buy and buy every day, every now and then. So there are several segmentation options that you need to choose, and you need to document all this and add it to your strategy. There's also targeting. Either you are doing a mass market approach, you are serving everybody on the market, or you choose different segments A, B, C, and then provide each of them a solution to their needs and wants. Or you go straight to a specific group of customers and satisfy. So you also need to add your targeting plans and you document them as part of your marketing plan. Another important aspect of your marketing plan is positioning. Positioning is simply getting your brand onto the mind of the consumer so that the consumer can read meanings into your brand and can perceive meanings and have some added value. Okay, so it is important to get your product at the tip of the mind of the customer. And there are several ways that you can use. You can position by using price, by telling customers that you are a low price provider on the market. You can also position by telling the customers that when they use your product, it's going to solve their problems. So you become a solution to their problems. So there are several ways you can position. Some even use celebrities to position their product. Some even position against competition. And this will involve developing what we call a strap line. For example, Google's strap line is simply organizing the world's information. Organizing the world's information. So you can also make your strap line second among the best. Okay, or any other positioning team. And this in a way tends to give the customer some psychological meaning to your brand and keeps your brand on the mind of the customer anytime he wants to or he needs your product or any product that is related to your product that you are offering. The next stage of the marketing plan is basically the tactics stage. The tactics stage is another important stage in the marketing plan or the marketing planning process stage. Your marketing plan should include tactics. That is where you convert the strategy into the marketing mix. And as a matter of fact, it is important to weave in the strategy into your marketing mix. So now your product, what product are you offering onto the market? What is the pricing strategy? Are you going in as a low price player, everyday low price player? You are going as a premium price player or as a premium price brand. What is the distribution strategy? Are you distributing directly to customers, or are you going to use wholesalers, retailers, or you are going to use the internet? Promotion. Which of the marketing communication mix are you going to use? Is it advertising, sales promotion, sponsorship? What are the media you're going to use? Are you going to use social media? Are you going to use digital media? Are you going to use offline media? That's billboard, outdoors. Are you going to use TV, radio, etc.? Who are your target audience? And the kind of media that specifically you can reach them out on. If you are also a service provider, then that means the tactics stage you also look at things like your physical evidence. What is the environment in which your service is going to be provided? What is the corporate colors? Consistency of the corporate colors, your logo, etc. So you need to talk about all these things because the physical evidence that makes the service tangible. So the logo, your ambience, the corporate colors, receipts, tickets, etc. And then the processes, how or the various interventions you use to deliver the services. How does the service get to the end user? Technology that you're going to use, other technology you're going to use, manpower. And also talking about, for example, also the people, the staff involved, type of people you are going to use and their skill and their knowledge level and their training. All you need to state all this in your marketing plan. The next thing to do is the action plan. So that's the A of the SOSTAC model. So we have talked about situation, that is situation analysis, objectives, strategy, tactics. Now you're going to talk about action. The action is the implementation stage of the marketing plan. How to implement all those things we have talked about from the situation analysis stage. The implementation stage requires scheduling and timing. So you schedule your activities. So you give them some form of priority. Should we do advertising in the first 3 months? Or should we do social media marketing in the first 3 months or in the next 6 months? So you put all of them in a table. You schedule all the activities. Advertising, sales, promotion, sponsorship. All those activities must be scheduled. Personal selling, etc. And the time span each of them would have to go. If you are doing social media adverts for 1 year, you must state and have. So you need to have timing. Are you going to do adverts regularly, or you are going to do it intermittently? The manpower requirements for operationalizing the strategies and all the tactics out there. The budget. How much are you going to spend on each of these activities you have aligned in the marketing plan? So all these things are very much important in your marketing plan. Now, the last and final stage of the SOSTAC model, which is the C at the end of the SOSTAC, is control. How do you know you have arrived at your objectives? So you have to ensure that the objective set has been achieved. So for example, you need to use certain measures, certain metrics to measure how far those objectives have been achieved. So for example, you look at metrics like brand awareness. What is the level of brand awareness? Sales. What is the level of sales achieved? Did the sales objective that you set materialize? You said you would be raking sales of about 10 million pounds or $10 million or $5 million or $1,000. Were you able to get that? Profitability. What is the profitability ratio? For example, even sales to profit ratio per the advertising you did. What are the followers on social media, shares, impressions, awareness rate on social media, click-through rate, bounce rate? All of these metrics will guide you and to give you ideas to whether all the objectives that you set in your marketing plan has been achieved. So in a way, it tells you that you have achieved or not achieved the objectives in the plan. So the control stage is the use of metrics. And some of the metrics, like I said earlier, includes sales, brand awareness, profitability, and digitally shares of your postings, followers, impressions, click-through rates, bounce rate, and so on and so forth. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and support the channel. I still have a lot of important and very interesting topics to come your way. Share with your friends and tell a friend to tell a friend. Watch out for my next video.